Welcome to the Kirkwood Community College Library's Help Anytime video series. I'm Kate Hess, librarian at Kirkwood. In the previous video in this series, you learned why it's important to cite your information sources, to support your own ideas and conclusions with the ideas and quotations of experts, to allow your audience to easily follow up on the sources you used, and to simply be clear with your audience about which ideas are yours and which ideas were pulled from another author, thereby avoiding plagiarism. This video will focus on the formatting of your Works Cited list citations. Students often don't understand why their instructors place such great importance on learning a standard citation formatting style, such as MLA or APA. Why exactly do citations need to be formatted in a specific way? Well, really it's about clarity and ease of use. Imagine how confusing it would be if every time you sat down to use a computer, the letters on the keyboard were all in a different order. Because the letters are in the same format no matter which computer you're using, you can quickly go about your typing. Citations have common formats for that same reason. Researchers, authors, and students want to quickly understand what each part of the citation means so they can quickly and accurately locate the needed information source. Learning how these standard styles work will make it easier for your audience to locate the sources you used, and will make it easier for you to locate sources from another author's bibliography as you go about your own research. The most basic format or pattern for a citation is that for a book. The pattern is literal and precise. This example uses MLA style. You start with the author's last name capitalized, comma, the author's first name capitalized, then a period. This punctuation is included to clearly indicate to your reader which part of the citation is the author's name, which is the title, which is the publisher, etc. This is how a citation is created, by simply following the pattern for the type of source you need to cite. The information you need to cite a book is most often found in the first few pages of the book. The author and title, as well as the publisher's name and location, are typically on the title page. On the back of the title page you should find the date of publication. An example of another common citation is that for a magazine or journal article found in a subscription database such as EBSCOhost. Take a look at this pattern for MLA citation of an article found in a database. Now look at this citation. Which part is the name of the article? Which part is the name of the source or journal title? What format was this published in? The information is all here and readily available once you understand the pattern format. The information you need to cite an article in a database should be found in what the database also calls the citation. This is not an MLA or APA style citation, but does contain all the information you need to create your citation. One common type of citation that can be tricky to put together is that for a website. Here's the pattern for citing a website in MLA style. If you've ever tried to cite a website, you know that often some of the pieces of information are hard to find on the site or are simply not there. For this reason, the topic Citing Websites has its own video that you may want to watch. You may have noticed that in each of these examples the citations are in a sort of reverse paragraph, with the first line flush with the margins and the rest of the lines indented. This is the proper way to format the citations on your Works Cited page. It's called a hanging indent, and it's a format built into Microsoft Word. You simply highlight your citations, then click on the small arrow right next to the word paragraph on the Home tab. A dialog box will open and you'll choose Hanging Indent under the Special section. Once you've done that, just be sure that the citations are double-spaced and that they're in alphabetical order according to the first word of each citation. It should look something like this. A few last important suggestions. First, get familiar with your style guide. In addition to having patterns and examples for different source types, it will help you figure out what to do when you run into a source that doesn't seem to fit the pattern. Second, use the style guide recommended by your instructor. If no specific guide is recommended, the library has brief MLA and APA style guides available on its website, as well as the complete style guide books available for your reference at each campus library location. Remember that your instructor and the campus writing centers are also great resources for help in creating citations.